Welcome everyone, JR Breaks back again, and this is going to be my first, I guess, non-New Year's 2026 break, so welcome back everyone, a new year of breaking. Hopefully, so I'll be able to pull in some of the nicer and better hits like I did last year, so thank you for tuning in back then, and thank you for continuing to watch. Anyway, that being said, another little box break here. Another box battle, not as big as last time, going to be pretty even here. One Bowman Chome Mega Box versus 4 of the 2025 Update Series hangers. Again, hangers being bangers, but I pulled some big cards out of Bowman Chome. So let's go ahead and let's open this up without further ado. Again, these can both pull out some really nice cards. I actually just watched the video with Vegas Chome where he pulled the garbage can kids, Miguel Cabrera. Those garbage pail kids are very interesting cards. Tell me what you think. Is that a keep or a sell? I actually old enough to, when I did collect garbage pail kids when I was a little bit younger. They're interesting, but yeah. So congrats. Vegas Chome, if you are listening on that awesome hit. And then let's open these up here. Don't see anything giant there. There either. I figure how I'm going to break this up. I'll do 2 hangers after I do the Bowman base. It's packed a little bit differently. Don't know if it's a good thing, don't know if it's a bad thing. Okay, I don't see any giant hangers, super thick relic cards in there, but I'll save those for last. Okay, let's do this. Again, I'm not going to go too much into all the base cards. Alright, so we'll put those over there, and we got a pink, and we got something behind that. Don't know, we'll find out. Salvador Perez, autofocus, not gonna autofocus. Okay, guess we're... Let's also zoom in a little bit better there. There we go. Okay. So, the Stars MLB, we've seen plenty of those. Got Byron Buxton and Chipper on the Bleacher Reachers. That's the first there for me. Dodgers rookie, Dalton Rushing. Not a bad one at all. There you go. There's a good one. Rising Suns. And then there you go. Not bad at all. Let's put these two on a stand here. And then interesting that that's in that location. It's a normal all-star game card. I don't think they have the short prints. I mean, it's great. It's a Brave. I'll definitely take that. Just in case. 412 for the card numbers on the back. And the Sagacey there. Again, Topps sometimes does. I think a little out of order. Checking to see if that's not a number 1 or a platinum, which sometimes the platinums look the exact same. Alright, I should just do that. Again, that's Chase Lee in the back. Okay, I got Kyle Tucker, stars, Chase Dollander on the stars, Salvador Perez on the stars, Dalton Rushing last on the stars, Zach Veen. Got a first pitch, Big Sean. Don't know who he is. Detroit music, hip hop, R&B, maybe. Jake Berger, say Blaine Krim, and Judge, and Jazz on the City Boys, and the base Chase Lee. Alright. It'd be awesome if we could get the Nick Kurtz rookie redemption. Will Warren rookie. CJ Abrams, Mason Wynn, Jose Anderson first, and Christopher Suero first. We got a red rookie, and it is a batter. It is not Nick Kurtz, though. Not going to complain to whoever, but Josue Gonzalez, Johan De Los Santos, Julio Rodriguez, George Lombard Jr., that's nice, and Agustin Ramirez on the red rookie. So, there you go. That's definitely a first there. Zach Wheeler, Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, Warren Calcano, and Bryce Botcherter. Alright, we got Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker, Alexander De La Cruz first, say Robert Hipwell first, and first for the Cubbies, Wilfred De La Cruz. And last pack, all base cards, unless they're feeling lucky and generous and give me another red rookie. Salvi, Bryce Harper, Willie Adames, Leo DeVries, and Luke Dickerson. Alright. So, gloves are off now. This is the last round. Let's see what we're going to do here. Not too bad a card in the back there. Uh-oh. Does that mean an auto? I'm gonna save that for last, because that's an auto, that could be huge. Check the last card, base. Okay. If that's an auto, like I said, hangers are bangers. through this. Alright, so we got Marcelo Mayer, say Zach Veen, Chandler Simpson, Shohei Ohtani, Rookie, Ronald Acuna on the Mystical. Definitely take that. Just put there. Mystical Ronald, Braxton Ashcroft, Astros Cam Smith. There we go. That's a good one. Diamondbacks Juan Mariano on the pink. And Rangers Robert Garcia on the hollow foil. And there's the base Geo. Okay, what do we have here? That could be a Dodger. Oh, okay. Alright, Ha-Seong Kim, Luke Keyshaw, Kyle Tucker, Chase Dollander, Spencer Torkelson, Derek Jeter first pitch. There you go. Definitely more of a notable name on there, the first pitch. And Orlando Ribalto, Lake Bashar, and the Mariners, Donovan Solano. And what do we have here? It is an auto, but it is the Angels. Oh, let's say, is that Mike Trout? Nico Cavaras. That is a rookie on-card auto. Nice auto there, too. I believe it's going to be a base. Some surface imperfections there. But, here we go. And that is, yes, a base. But I'm not going to complain about getting an auto. Okay, so let's sleeve this up. Alright, Bowman Chome, what do you got? Okay. First, the mega packs. Alright, this one has no insert in it. Fernando Tatis, Jesus Mate, Chandler Simpson for my Rays, Roman Anthony, and Yordan Alvarez. So those are all pretty good. Checking the card. Roland Anthony didn't have a number next to it, so I was checking to see if that was a image variation, but it doesn't look like it is. Okay. Last chance for Bowman Chome. What do we got here? Insert, auto. Got an insert. So looks like Topps may take this, but I'm getting some good cards here. Shohei, Chris Rodriguez, Vladdy, Dylan Cruz, and Andrew Salas. So none of these cards are going to put me over the top. I think honestly it was kind of even. Again, got some pretty decent prospects here. Tell me down in the comments down below. Again, I got some pretty good parallels. Got an auto. That kind of beat the odds there. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Say like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Say happy collecting out there, and I will see us all soon for more.